Before the erection work is commenced, please check the planting depth. Please take into account the elevation of the road surface. The recommended planting depth is marked on the rear of the pedestal. This should be considered a recommendation and is based on a depth of 590 mm. This guide value may deviate, dependent on local conditions. After determining the elevations, align the cabinet pedestal by means of a water level. The cast on the foot of the pedestal, which is a closed plate, simplifies positioning. A few shovels full of cable sand increase the stability. Erection instructions for further erection are found in the pedestal of the cabinet, along with the accessories. GSAB cable distribution cabinets are centered with millimeter accuracy due to molded-on centering bolts. The positive connection of the top of the cabinet to the pedestal is achieved by means of V-rails of high-strength spring steel. Make sure that the wider opening of the V-rails is pointed to the rear wall of the cabinet when it is slipped on. The strength of this special connection is significantly higher than the values of traditional connection by means of threaded bolts. If it is necessary to loosen the cabinet pedestal connection, simple aids allow you to do so. This connection was tested by an independent test institute in accordance with EN 64539 Part 5, and an international patent is pending. As cable rails, we optionally use aluminium angle sections or galvanized steel angle sections. A C-rail may also be mounted. The cable entry to the bus bars and/or the fuse blocks of the right or left side of the cabinet may be routed vertically without restriction due to the new pedestal connection. The continuous bar strips on the rear of the pedestal allow variable height and depth adjustment of the cable rail. GSAB cable distribution cabinets are supplied preferably with direct connection or V terminals. After installation, the bus bar contacts are checked by means of a torque wrench. The strip-type fuse disconnector, size NH00, have a clamp for up to a cable cross-section of 70 square millimeters. The strip-type fuse disconnector, size NH2, are available in the connection variants press-in nut, bolt terminal or V terminal. After installation of the protective ground terminal, the skirting can be mounted. The prepared seal to achieve the type of enclosure IP54 is placed in the groove provided in the skirting and pressed on. Please mount the enclosed support wood under all circumstances before mounting the door. It prevents unintended bending of the skirting when the cabinet is backfilled. When the cabinet design is type of enclosure IP44, the air supply slots are found in the pedestal cabinet joint. In the rear wall of the cabinet, the exhaust air slots are of a labyrinth design that is protected from penetration. The door mounting, by means of a hinge pin, allows both a left-hand and right-hand door stop. A cylinder cover of stable die-cast material on the twist handle minimizes damage due to vandalism. After removal of the safety cover, turn the fastening screws provided a few turns into the bus bars. Then install the system strip. Loosen the polyamide screw and push the cover with the sockets to the side. The cable harnesses have adequate length. In order to improve access to the fastening screws and to avoid pinching of cables, disconnect L2 from the fuse block and the circuit breaker. In order to establish proper contact, tighten the fastening screws with a torque of 35 Nm. Return the cover and fasten it. Now connect the lead-out zero and protective conductor to the appropriate terminal strips. Replace the skirting by a cover with fixed location outlet.